Now they are hunting all of you. What is happening right now is not going to ask you if you are a rich man or a poor man. As it is chasing the poor masses, it is also chasing you, the rich men. It is also chasing you that have mouth to speak but you choose not to. It is also chasing you, celebrities, whomever you are. It is chasing all of you because you see the evil. When you can quench it, when you can say something and condemn it, but you choose not to because you don't want to, or because you are afraid. Now it has come back to you. Now it is chasing all of you. Now it is chasing every one of you. The flame of light that came when you're supposed to quench it, you're not able to do so. Now it has grown to a monster. Now the monster is chasing all of you. They were killing IPOB members. No one said anything about it. They keep killing our people. They keep destroying our lives. No one said anything. They say we are terrorists. Everyone keep mute. No one said anything. This morning, I don't even know how to start. I don't even know how to, I don't even know how to start in saying what I'm about to say this morning, because I am on a roller coaster of emotion this morning. Our leader very early was saying that Nigerian government is a government of terrorists. Nigerian government is a government that is supporting terrorists. No one said anything about it. No one do anything about it. No one even investigate it. Your media in the contraption, they keep mute because they've bribed them. Money has changed hand. They keep quiet. Now people are suffering. Now my question to the media is, now that they are killing the ordinary people, they are killing the poor masses, who are you working for? Of course, the answer is so clear for me to answer, or for you to answer. You are working for your masters. The terrorists in government, that is whom you are working for. You're supposed to be working for the people, for the poor masses. Rather, you're working for those that is killing the people. Look at the Yorubas. They are running from their own land. Go to the north. It is a breaking news, and I'm going to say it. The Niger State, officially, terrorists has taken over Niger State. I'm not just saying it because I want to say it. Is in the media, Nigerian media. They carried it. You will not say that this is a video. You just go and look for it in them. You will see it. A senator was saying that officially they have taken over Niger State. They put their flag there. And in his word, that is to say, Abuja is not safe. And all of these things is happening. They will abandon all of this thing that is happening over there. And these people are wasting innocent life. They leave it. They come to the east, destroying lives, destroying our lives, and they claim they are fighting terrorism. Our people that is protecting our land, they are going after them. How evil man can be. This morning, I must be honest with you. With the roller coaster of emotion, I'm just exhausted. I'm just exhausted. I'm tired. I must be honest with you. I must be honest with you. Our leader said long time ago that Nigerian government is a government of terrorists. Has it not come to the state that you will understand it now? Officially, the terrorists has taken a state in your so-called Nigeria. They have lifted their flag on that state. And the rest of them is scared of their life. They said Abuja is not safe for them anymore. Abuja is not safe for them anymore. It's true that they are killing us. It's true that they are destroying our lives. It's true that they are killing us at sight. They are shooting us at sight. Anything that moves in Biafra land, they shoot. Biafrans, I want to say this to us. I want to take us back to what our leader said. I remember when our leader was saying this, he was saying it with emotion. He was very emotional. Our leader said that they will kill us. He said they will kill us. He said this so many times in his broadcast. They will kill us. We will kill them. But at the end, Biafra will come. Biafra is the only thing that will put an end to all of this shenanigan. Biafra is the only thing that will put an end to this bloodshed. Biafra is the only thing that will put a full stop to all of this. Name it. They call it banditry. They call it hoodlums. The name is endless. But I am telling us this morning that we are the people that they have mapped out for destruction. We are people that they are chasing to inject in our body chemical that I cannot even explain. I don't even know what it is. That is exactly how they kill our gallant hero in the name of Ikonso. This morning I want to say to you, brother, may your soul rest in peace. May your soul rest in the bosom of Chukwukike Abiyama. And the promise is, we shall get Biafra. We shall keep on fighting. We shall keep on fighting. Biafra, we are the people that they have mapped out for destruction. And I must be honest with you that we know that they have mapped us out for destruction. They have mapped us out to destroy our lives. But I must be honest with you that we are the people that know that they have mapped us out to destroy us. But we are the people that are determined to defend our land. We are people that are determined to defend our lives. We are people that are determined to defend our mothers, our fathers, our grandparents, our children. Most importantly, we are determined to protect the way of our lives. I also want to remind us this morning that Biafra is bigger than whatever you may be thinking of. Biafra may be bigger than Biafra, and not just that Biafra may be. Biafra is bigger than whatever you think it is. Biafra is the kingdom of Chukwokika Abiyama. You may not know it. They know it. Nigerian government know what Biafra is. The rest of the whole world know what Biafra is and what Biafra stands for. Biafra is the kingdom of Chukwokika Abiyama here on earth. You may choose not to believe, but I know it for sure. The way I know it is that my spirit convinced me that that is. But to prove it to you, I'm going to go to what our leader said already. Through the prayer of Yeshua, that he prayed and said, "Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come down here on earth as it is in heaven." And the question to all of us, or all of you, is, have you seen that kingdom that Yeshua prayed for? Have you seen that kingdom anywhere here on earth? I'm sure that the answer is no. Our leader said that kingdom that Yeshua prayed for is the kingdom of Chukwukika Abiyama, and it is going to be the last miracle. It is going to be the last miracle. And I must also remind us that these people, they are investigating this kingdom that will come down from heaven. As a matter of the fact, they know how large it is. They know exactly what it is. They are investigating it. But our leader said to us, Biafra is the kingdom of Chukwukika Abiyama here on earth. It doesn't matter what you say. It doesn't matter how you think it's going to be. But Chukwukika Abiyama that lives in heaven, he knows everything. I feel like to praise him once more before we pray this morning. The only way we are going to make headway, or the only way we are going to get what we want, is if we realize what he wants us to do. If only we will realize the reason why he created us here on earth. And I say to us, yes, it's true that we are bearing the bonds from the Nigerian government. Yes, it's true that we are crying for our people that they are killing and murdering, our people that they are shooting aside. But we all must also remember. We all must also remember Chukwukika Abiyama in heaven. We all must also remember that he wants us to worship him and him alone. And I will go, or I will say, I will want to worship Chukwukika Abiyama once more. Because in all things we shall give him glory. In all things we shall worship him. In all things we will bow our head to him and him alone. As we worship him once more, then when we come back, we will pray and commit this program into the hands of Chukwukika Abiyama.
Oh yes, weeping may endure for a night,
Thank you, Lord.
but joy cometh in the morning.
Thank you, Lord. Thank you,
Destiny can only be delayed, but cannot be denied. Don't give up in your struggle. Chop, 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 chop. Sing it out. Don't give up. Your miracle is on the way.
Don't give up. Your miracle is on the way.
Never lose hope. Your blessings are on the way.
Don't give up. Your miracle is on the way. Oh, your miracle is on the way.
No matter your condition, no matter your challenges,
Never give up.
no matter your situation, no matter the calamity,
Never give up.
He's the God of the last minute miracle.
It's the God of the last minute miracle.
He's the God of the last minute miracle.
It's the God of the last minute miracle.
Don't give up, your miracle is on the way.
Don't give up. Your miracle is on the way.
Never lose hope, your blessings are on the way.
Don't give up. Your miracle is on the way. Oh, it's on.
Chop, 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 chop.
I see him doing everything.
No matter your suffering, no matter the trouble, no matter your sickness, no matter the emptiness, He's the God of signs and wonders. He's the God of signs and wonders. Don't give up, your miracle is on the way.
Don't give up. Your miracle is on the way.
Never lose hope, your blessings are on the way.
Don't give up. Your miracle is on the way.
He's a God of signs and wonders.
Signs and wonders.
He's a God of signs and wonders.
Signs and wonders.
He's a God of signs and wonders.
Signs and wonders.
He's a God of signs and wonders.
Signs and wonders.
Don't give up, your miracle is on the way.
Don't give up. Your miracle is on the way. My sister,
Never lose hope, your blessings are on the way.
don't give up.
That we may offer every glory unto thee, that we may offer you every adoration and adulation, because there is none like thee. You fight our battles for us. Every blessed day you demonstrate through your kindness and your everlasting mercy that you are our Lord, our God, and our Creator. This evening we offer these your children unto thee all over this very planet that you created. They are listening across the entire 24 time zones on this very planet where they inhabit. They are listening to your gospel this very evening, this gospel of redemption, a gospel of hope, a gospel of restoration, a gospel of renewal, this very gospel of freedom, this very gospel of emancipation as only you ordained. That this very gospel must be preached, that mankind may be set free from the eternal damnation of the creation of the British. My goodness me, I want to remain in the spirit, because we must worship heaven.
We answer your name, O Lord of hosts. Everything about us is designed to offer glory unto thee. We have atoned for our sins last year. This very year we have not only atoned for our sins, we have spilled, we have shed blood, they have shed our blood. We have let our sacrifice be made unto thee. Even on the 30th of August, as we are being felled by the bullets of the enemy, by the workers of iniquity and of darkness, we remain very strong today to beckon upon thee, to ask you for your mercy and for your grace, to ensure that your kingdom is restored upon the face of the earth, that you can bring your healing hand to bear upon the life of those of them that you created for one singular purpose, and that purpose alone, which is to worship you in truth and in every honesty. Is there any way that we have erred? Is there any way that our ancestors may have sinned? We confess before a congregation of the whole of humanity to ask you, O Lord of hosts, to have mercy upon us. You must have mercy upon us. We have suffered enough. We have been subjugated enough. We have been tortured enough. We have been imprisoned enough. We did not do these people anything. Our only crime is to answer your name. Our only crime is to be born your children. Our only crime is to excel at everything that we place our hands into. Our only crime is to exhibit your glory and your blessing, which manifestedly is upon our lives every blessed day. That is why they want to kill us. That is why the British want to join those of them who don't know you to destroy your creation and your inheritance. You will not allow shame to befall your. You will not allow the enemies to triumph over the lives of your children, because you created us to exist, to worship, to honor, and to praise you. That is exactly what we are going to do when this Biafra comes. It will come in truth and in every honesty, because we remain every blessed day whiter than white and whiter than snow. Is there any way that we have sinned that you cannot forgive us our trespasses, to enable us to fulfill your own word which was spoken thousands of years ago, that instead of what you promised not to come to pass, that heaven and earth will cease to exist? You opened your mouth to bless mankind to the coming of Yahweh Yeshua, who came here and said, let your kingdom come on earth as it is in heaven. Those words can never be in vain, because they are anchored upon your holiness and your magnificence. That is why in the end we know that Biafra will come, that these children that we have given birth to all over the world, and their children, and their children, and their children, as long as they give birth to them and they are Biafrans, they will worship you in truth and honesty. Through this very work we are doing, mankind will come to understand you. Let your miracle be wrought in our lives. Let us witness and behold your magnificence, your holiness, your mystery, and your grace under our command. O Lord of hosts, we call upon you. We call upon you to heal. We call upon you to provide succor to those of them who are inconsolable. We ask you to come and strengthen those who are weak. We ask you to restore hope where there is hopelessness. We ask you for inclusion where there is destitution. We ask you for one brotherhood, one camaraderie, one bone, one blood, and one flesh of your children. The Efiks and the Bibios, the Izon, the Shekiri, the Isobos, and also those of them from Isoko. We are traveling all the way to the lands of Igala. We are moving on from there to Idoma, to Igede, to the territories of the Igbo land. All these places we dedicate unto thee. All these lands of yours, we ask you to cover it with your mercy, because Biafra will come, and when it does, We will dance on the streets. I'm telling you, by the time that we are done, humanity will think that we are mad, we are drunk in your glory, and rightfully so, because your kingdom will come to rest upon this very earth. That very kingdom is the unadulterated, non-negotiable sovereignty of the Republic of Biafra, that your will may be fulfilled in our time. All this we pray, all this we ask for, in no other name apart from that name that belongs to you. He said, my name is Nnamdi Kanu. I am the leader of indigenous people of Biafra all over this.
It can only be delayed, but cannot be denied. Don't give up in your struggle. Chop, 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 chop. Sing it out. Don't give up. Your miracle is on the way.
Don't give up. Your miracle is on the way.
Never lose hope. Your blessings are on the way.
Your miracle is on the way. Oh, your miracle is on the way. Yeah.
No matter your condition, no matter your challenges, never give up. No matter your situation, no matter the calamity, never give up. He's the God of the last minute miracle.
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 Don't give up. Your miracle is on the way.
Don't give up. Your miracle is on the way.
Never lose hope. Your blessings are on the way.
Don't give up. Your miracle is on the way. Oh, it's on.
Chop, 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 chop.
I see him doing everything.
No matter your suffering, no matter the trouble, no matter your sickness, no matter the emptiness, He's a God of signs and wonders. He's a God of signs and wonders. Don't give up. Your miracle is on the way.
Don't give up. Your miracle is on the way.
Never lose hope. Your blessings are on the way.
Don't give up. Your miracle is on the way.
He's a God of signs and wonders.
He's the God of signs and wonders.
He's a God of signs and wonders.
He's the God of signs and wonders.
He's a God of signs and wonders.
He's the God of signs and wonders.
He's a God of signs and wonders.
He's the God of signs and wonders.
Don't give up. Your miracle is on the way.
Don't give up. Your miracle is on the way. My sister,
Never lose hope. Your blessings are on the way.
don't give up. Your miracle is on the way.
Jehovah, take over. My Father, take over. Yahweh, take over. Messiah, take over. Jehovah, take over. My Father, take over. Yahweh, take over. Messiah, take over. Destiny can only be delayed, but cannot be denied. Don't give up in your struggle. Chop, 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 chop. Sing it up. Don't give up. Your miracle is on the way.
Don't give up. Your miracle is on the way.
Never lose hope. Your blessings are on the way.
Don't give up. Your miracle is on the way. Oh, your miracle is on the way.
No matter your condition, no matter your challenges, never give up. No matter your situation, no matter the calamity, never give up. He's the God of the last minute miracle.
It's the God of the last minute miracle.
He's the God of the last minute miracle.
It's the God of the last minute miracle.
Don't give up. Your miracle is on the way.
Don't give up. Your miracle is on the way.
Never lose hope. Your blessings are on the way.
Don't give up. Your miracle is on the way.
Chop, 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 chop.
That river black to you? Is it black to you? People don't know that Niger means nigger. Nigger in Latin, Niger in English, Niger in French. They are Nigerians, my foot. Baboons and monkeys everywhere. Black people are useless. Very, they cannot reason very well. Nigerians means people who occupy an area that a river is flowing through, the Black River. Niger means nigger, black. Niger is English word for nigger. Nigger is Latin. Niger is French. It means black, hopeless and useless. And heaven knows we are. Ndisyoji, oh dear me. Very useless, I tell you. Black people, hopeless. Answering the name a white man gave to a river. You should be ashamed of all yourselves, all of you. I'm a Nigerian. Look at yourself in the mirror. You will see a baboon or a monkey. Go to the mirror right now and look at yourselves, you Nigerians, and see that you are either looking like a monkey or a baboon.
This is Radio Biafra Middle East. We are on breakfast, and Biafra is rising. The sun is rising, and Biafra is rising. What are you waiting for? This is Radio Biafra Middle East, and we are on early morning breakfast. Do you know why? Biafra is rising.
Right, welcome back, Biafrans, welcome back, wherever you may be hearing my voice from or wherever you're listening from this morning. It is a very wonderful morning from me to each and every one of us. As we all know that this is Radio Biafra Middle East this morning, and we are here this morning to preach the gospel of Chukwu Kikabiama according to the restoration of Biafra. I welcome each and every one of us this morning to this program this morning. Things has been happening, and our people have been paying with their blood, with their own blood. They have been killing our people. They have been abducting our people. As I speak to you, our people is paying with their own blood. But they leave what is happening. I just want us to listen. Just listen to this man. He is a senator, I'm sure. All right, this is a governor. Okay, he said the governor has failed woefully. I just want you to listen to this man. As soon as I finish, I will try to see if I can bring in our brother this morning to see what is happening in the north. But they turn blind eye to it because they are the ones sponsoring them. Just listen to this man now.
Last night we had over 3,000 people here from communities that have been displaced by bandits and Boko Haram elements around Munya and Shiro local governments. However, some of them have started going back to their various homes, and there are some other communities that we think are safe, they can go back. But the vast majority of them will have to remain here because their towns have been taken over by bandits and Boko Haram elements. Their wives have been seized from them. Their wives have been forcefully attached to Boko Haram members elements. In fact, I just heard they've already placed their flag in Kauri. So, which means they've taken over the territory. And this is what we have been engaging the federal government with. And unfortunately, it has now gotten to this stage that if care is not taken, nobody, not even Abuja, is safe. We have been saying this for long. We've been saying this, and all efforts have been in vain. I hope with the outcome of these banditry activities and terrorist activities, I hope the time has come now to see reasons for a very coordinated military action to take place so that we displace.
All right. Do we understand what this man is saying?
The Boko Haram elements are trying to use these areas as their home, just like they did in Sambisa. Well, Sambisa is hundreds of kilometers away from Abuja, but Kaure is less than 2 hours drive to Abuja, so nobody is safe anymore. Not even Abuja is safe. So this is the time to act. But everybody, all hands must be on deck. All hands must be on deck. It's not for Niger State alone, no. It's for everybody to act. We have made all the efforts we need to do, and we have done it. We have tried our best. I am confirming that we have Boko Haram elements in Niger State around Kauri. They've taken over the territory. They've installed their flag. I'm confirming that now. They've taken over the wives of people by force.
Did you understand that? They have taken over Niger State, but they are in our land, killing our people. All right, let me go to our brother because he is already here with me. Good morning, sir. Can you hear me?
Loud and clear. Good morning, Mazi. Good morning from here.
Mazi, good morning to you. Welcome to this program. You know, you will say that I have not in any way contacted you since we spoke last. You know, I have not been myself, but what can we do? We thank Chukwuki Kabiama for.
I basically understand. No problem.
All right. I want to say welcome to this program, and please introduce yourself to Biafrans, please.
Good morning, Biafran, all over the world. Friends of Biafra, freedom lovers. I salute you. Our leader is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I salute you. Good morning from here. Shalom. I'm Rabbi Shah speaking from my location, Mazi Ndewo.
Mazi, thank you very much. Thank you very, very much. All right, Mazi. You know, all right. I really want us to discuss. I want you to throw more light on the killing of Ikonso. They came out and lie. I know that Imapofu has he has done something. Imapofu said, like they brought him to their media. Unlike I never believed that such a thing will happen, but it's happened, and the repercussion, stamped itself immediately. So I really want you to throw light on what happened to Ikonso. The military, Nigerian military, the joint, whatever they call them, they came out and said that they killed Ikonso in the battlefield. And
which battle?
Looking at Ikonso, the picture do not look. The picture that I'm looking at do not tell me that guy was killed in the battlefield. The reason I'm asking you this question is because you with the line of your duty, you can analyze that picture that you see, or the picture that was posted on the internet. Please, can you throw more light on it? Please go ahead.
There were Mazi below. Thank you very much. My beloved brother, we are mourning. I am not happy. Biafrans are not happy. I told before this incident, there was a time they held a meeting somewhere and called some folks to come there that they want to talk. I think it has to do with these Ohanese people. I at the ones that went there, I said, do not go to any meeting. I don't know why. I'm not. I have ways of expressing myself. Sometimes I laugh. You think I'm laughing. It's not laughter. It's the way I express myself better. I say, do not. If they call you for any meeting, any talk locally there, do not go there. It is not true. This is the Operation 3567. It's a blackmailing operation. It's a blackmailing operation. Nigerian terrorist government, they are being trained by the British. They are specialists in blackmailing people, especially during the war or during any kind of war or conflict. They go there and do that thing they know how to do better or best. Lying and framing people and deceiving people. They have mechanism through which they carry these things out. Media is one of them. Everything you see about Nigeria is a lie. It's lies, all lies. Even when I looked at the picture, the photograph, I said, these guys, do they think that people are stupid? And the worst thing is that the same code of operation, what they did in Southern Africa, is what they are doing, repeating in Nigeria. They did the same thing in Zimbabwe. The same thing. That is what they did there. Most of us doesn't even know. They did the same thing in Namibia. They did the same thing in South Africa until the people rose up and came together. When they were beating Steve Biko to death, they thought that killing Steve Biko, we grant them access, that they have won and apartheid will continue, and little did they know that monsters are coming. And when they tagged ANC terrorist organization and they began to shoot people with ordinary t-shirt, you think the same thing? You think that it is in Biafran land? It is our case that they started it now. They just started it. You don't know. If you wear a ANC t-shirt at that time, they will shoot the person to death immediately. They will eliminate. I'm saying white people, white mercenaries. So when you look at Fulanis doing this, you think Fulanis are the ones conducting such operations. They are being, masterminded by British. That's what they are doing. And you scream and tell our people, they won't understand. Sometimes they will say, let's come to a meeting. Come. We have now decided we just want to make peace. That's what they are talking about. And when you look at the action, you will see killing everywhere. How can you believe that? If you want to have a peace talk, it has to be done internationally on international arena, where they cannot have access to that intimidation and all that. Everyone will come with their own thing. So everybody, if you want to do shootout, we do shootout there. Everybody will go down there. Not when they grab somebody, and like our brother, who happens to be, he came to see his family, to spend time with his family. They came there. Even these people came with native doctor. Can you believe that, Mazi? They came with native doctor. And who are the people behind all these things? Biafrans are behind it. Some Biafrans are behind it. Those that were just like those who went to report to Pharaoh that Moses killed an Egyptian. that this Moses you see wearing Egyptian attire is not, is oh God, it's not an Egyptian, it's an Israeli. He killed somebody and buried him in the sand. Come, let me show you. You see? So that was what made Moses fled. He left Egypt and went on exile. Who pointed Moses out? His own people pointed him out. So then they came to our brother, came with every arm of destruction. Just one young man. Not in a combat field. Where are they crying for Boko Haram? Why are they crying? One, I saw a young man crying, and his commandant was telling him, don't shed tears, don't shed tears. He kept on crying because he couldn't handle it. He saw death. He saw how somebody was ripped apart. So he couldn't handle the horrific sight he saw. Then he began to cry. The shock of it now made him to be crying. And that's why I keep telling people, if you haven't seen where they kill someone, you'll be running your mouth. You don't know. When you see that, you're never going to be normal. That's why I praise our leader. He has seen many things that I never knew, that this man is supposed not to be a civilian. I'm telling you. He's not supposed to be our leader is not supposed to be a civilian. But he is very civil in everything that he does. He didn't let that emotion and the trauma get hold of him, even to his parents. So they came to this guy's place with native doctor, with a lot of things, even injected something in him. They wasted bullets on him. They shot at him severally, and they saw what they saw. And we shall know that native doctor that came to that place. There is power bigger, greater than power. It's not. They are now jumping around, thinking they have won. It is Mazi. It is, I keep telling us I am prepared for this. I know exactly when they make move. The problem is that I don't know how to blend our people's mind on this particular thing, that you don't showcase yourself.
Mazi,
if somebody is from your village.
Thank you very much. I want to say, Mazi, now look at what is happening now. They are in our place killing our people. When you tell people that Nigerian government is a government of terrorists, they will not listen. They are in our place killing. They are in our place destroying our life. They are in our place chasing ESN up and down, because ESN is protecting our lives from Boko Haram. Now, what is happening in Niger State now? Is it government? Is it the government of Nigeria that is sponsoring them, or are they doing it on their own? Please.
Brother, there is nothing like the government of Nigeria. I don't know how to tell our people this. Nigeria that you know earlier is not Nigeria that you see now. Nigeria has been overtaken, just like most of the European countries have been overtaken, and a lot of people doesn't even know about it. Look at what is going on in France. Didn't someone went to throw somebody away from his flat, a radical Islamic fundamentalist, and they went to the court and said that he's not a terrorist, he smoked weed, and discharged him. And there goes protests in France. So if you see this thing happening, someone will be saying, I had somebody saying yesterday at Mazi Nnamdi's program, our governor. I said, where is this sister coming from? Our governor, our politician. They are not your governors. They are not your politicians. A lot of people are using this phrase. They are not your governors. They are not your politicians. You didn't put them there. They put themselves there through the agreement they went to sign in Sokoto and in Daura. So the Nigeria you see has been hijacked. The president The person sitting as the president of Nigeria is not Muhammadu Buhari. Muhammadu Buhari is late. He's dead. The person there is not Buhari. The person there is an impostor. So how can people still believe that Buhari is still alive? That person is not Buhari. Who put that man there? They have different version of Buhari. Who put him there? The Western powers put him there. For what? Because they want to retain him there in order for them to be taking crude oil and gas. I mean, what do you or people want me to tell them? So these people are passionate. The more they're passionate, the more it's leaking. And now in Niger State, someone is crying out there saying Niger State has been taken. The people there, the only way they can live and survive is to, bow down to that Islamic or terroristic lifestyle. And if they say they agree, then they will leave. They will not kill them. But why they leave, they should be very careful, because these guys are extremists, radicals, fundamentalists. So anytime they see something that is not like Islamic to their eyes, they will behead the person. They will cut off the head. That's how they live. If any day a woman is brought out and saying this woman is caught in adultery without any evidence, they will just go and kill the woman. That's how they live. If you have a certain hairstyle that is not Islamic, they will kill. That is how they live. If you dress in a certain way, they will kill. So in order for someone to survive there, you have to conform yourself in their way, in their radicalism lifestyle, and live there. So you may see people around, you don't know that the state has been hijacked. And this is happening in front of everyone's eyes and nose. All this media network, they are seeing it. They are hearing the man screaming and talking. They are even afraid to speak out. So anyone that is telling me that what is going on in Nigeria, the government of Nigeria has no government. Nigeria is gone. The person in Aso Rock is not Muhammadu Buhari. If it's Muhammadu Buhari, what is the wife doing in overseas? And the wife has been talking, the widow has been talking about the death of the husband and what is going on there, and Nigerians are not reasoning. My brother, that is not Nigeria. Nigeria is gone. What we are asking for is referendum or to exit by force. That is what is gonna happen.
All right.
I love what Ima Powerful said. I love what he said in the war.
Dalo, with what you're saying now, and I want to chip in something also in what you're saying. There is this man, his name is Moscow White. He said something, and what he said is very, very alarming. He said something. He said there is a conspiracy and a plot by the Nigerian DSS to assassinate a notable politicians from the southeast zone of Biafra land and claim it to be ESN. This is a plot and turn they made of the region against Biafra and IPOB. Please, let's the leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu know about this information. So the reason why I bring this into the conversation is because of the code of operation you give and how they did the meeting. Now, this is not black man. This is the person that wrote this. He is not the black man. His name is Moscow White. And add it to what you're saying, I think we are getting to somewhere. Please, Mazi.
It's my brother. Let me tell us this. This is war. A lot of people think you fight war decently. British never fought any war decently. There is nothing like decent. Back in the days, when you capture a soldier of other country, you keep him for an exchange. We use the soldier to negotiate. Even Israeli did it. They captured some Palestinian hardcore terrorists. They didn't kill them. They kept them. They were feeding them, detoxicating them to remove radicalism from their mental faculty in order for them to be normal. But at a time, they used him to exchange for one of theirs that was captured. They didn't kill those ones. But British never fought that kind of war. What they do is they will start the war through blackmail. What they are doing right now. So if anything happen in Southeast, they will say it's IPOB, ESN, unknown government. They will say it's Biafran agitators that did it. That is what they want to do. So we cannot let them get away with this nonsense. It is their code of operation. They did it before. Sometimes even they go to rob a bank and carry Biafran flag there and saying we are ESN, we are robbing. We are robbing bank. Have you seen such a thing before? It's because that is one of the things that I spoke to somebody this morning. I said, remember what our leader told us. He said, you guys are pushing me to go to this war, push me, but you are not prepared mentally. In that war, they will, fly chopper, helicopter, and drop leaflets there, saying in that leaflet, you surrender. Your leader has been captured. And so many people, if our leader never said that, a lot of people will surrender and say, hey, Chineke me, oyendu. And they will give up and not knowing that is a blackmail. Sometimes they will. That is why I was upset with some certain entity. Sometimes you will hear information. Instead of you to verify the information, you start running your mouth. You start running your mouth and you want to go to war without preparing your mental faculty. Some of them are very quick to come to radio and talk, but they are not prepared. They will be the first people to shoot you when they blackmail you because they don't understand. They will come and tell you, even somebody saying, oh, they said that unknown gunmen are shooting people in Owerri. I say, shut up. Unknown gunmen cannot come and shoot innocent people. Don't you know what Nigeria is capable of doing? Nigeria, we even come there and stay, even put people by the side and be saying, hey, unknown gunmen, and they will be killing little children. By so doing, when you see the real unknown gunmen in operation, you will begin to even go against them. You begin to point, say, this is it, they kill little kids. This is not fair, this is not right. Little did you know that Nigeria conducted such operation through their British ally that has been training them in evil. And that's what is going on. How can we be so naive that we don't know? I see this thing coming, Mazi. Before we arrive to this destination, I've already spoken to a lot of people telling them, be prepared, stop attending any meeting. If they call you anywhere, don't go there. Tell them to get lost. They know whom to call. You have to go through international mediation. And it must be put in place. They must feel the pressure and devastation. They are the one that we call international mediators to come down there. And it will be held in the international arena. Not any governor calling you to come or sending message to your family. Tell him to come. If you get that message, don't ever enter your village again. Don't go to your town again. Change location and move out from there. Take your family, everyone out. We are in a state of war. That is what is going on. Mazi Ndewo.
Mazi Talorini Dalu. I saw this news again that was published by the Anambra State Anambra Broadcasting Service. It says Nigeria borrow 20 trillion in 6 years. Mazi, how can this be? Does it mean that they are not producing anything? Nigeria borrowed 20 trillion in 6 years. How can this be?
My brother, let me tell you, by the spirit of Elohim, I told people who are hoping, especially businessmen, diversify your portfolio. Get your things out of Naira. You will cry had I known. I was talking to a sister early this morning in US. I said, one interesting thing, when I look at it in the Bible, I will get shocked. Noah, for 120 years, Noah was busy constructing an ark to save his family, because Elohim knows that even if he speaks to these people, they will not listen to him. They never listened to Noah. Even Noah didn't. I have my case to present in this thing, that in this biblical teaching, that Noah didn't go to fetch the gopher wood. Elohim told him to go and fetch. He didn't fetch that gopher wood alone. He hired people that went to cut gopher wood for him. And the people asked him, "What are you doing with all this wood?" He said, "I want to construct ark because Elohim said he will destroy this world." They said, "Can you pay us our money, please?" He paid them their money. They went into nightclub. They started building houses. Say, are we coming next week to fetch another wood? Noah said yes. Little did they know that this man was telling them the truth, but they didn't see it happening in front of their nose or their eyes. So when the D-Day came, the word of God stated that Elohim, God the Father, locked him inside that ark and took the key. Why? Because a woman came there with a little child, crying and hitting the door, hitting the ark, saying, "Noah, please, 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 please. I am wet, I'm cold. I've never seen this before. My baby is crying." And the baby started crying, wee, wee, wee. And Noah said, "I would have loved to open it, but he shut me in and locked me up and took the key away and went away." He said, "Who?" He said, "That Most High God I was telling you about. I don't have the key." If Noah had gotten the key, Noah would have opened the door and he would be drowned there, just like Lot's wife. Lot's wife, they told her with the husband, "Don't look back. Just go. Get out of Sodom. Get out of Gomorrah. Go. Don't look back." And while they were walking, she said, "Excuse me, Lot. Remember me when you were with Abraham? We have settled in so many places, pitched our tent. Now we have gotten a permanent house in Sodom and Gomorrah. And you remember, last time I had my birthday, I received jewelries and gold was there. Let me go and pick it up." And Lord said, "Please, please, let's go back." She turned back and became a pillar of salt. That's why I said in my last ministration, few weeks ago, days ago, I said, remember Lot's wife. Chatama kamunye Lot. Maka I know very quickly. Mazi
Dalu. No, with what you just said, I just remember something else. With this ark that you mentioned, time without number. We have said this on this program. Our leader has said it multiple times, and other Biafrans have been saying that Biafrans in the north, they should come back to Biafra land, and they are not listening. They should come back. They are not listening. Now I saw something on Facebook on how the Fulani elite together. Did you see that image? Together they gather all the goods of Biafrans. They gather it one place and they were setting it ablaze. Did you see it? Now.
Oh yes, I saw it.
All right. Now I saw something on the Facebook. Yoruba Nation, Oduduwa Republic. Now they wrote this: if you are a Yoruba man or Igbo man living in the core north, please try and relocate back home as soon as possible. What is going to happen very soon? It's beyond what has not been seen before. That is what he wants to write there. So with this, do you have any light to throw on this?
Yes, sir. In continuation, first of all, remember what happened 67-70. The first thing they did was to attack our economy. My brother, I keep saying, if you have studied, act of war, any war, if you spend time to study it, there are a lot of things that must be put in place. You remember what they did to us 67-70. They destroyed our economy. They blocked our banking transaction, took all the money that we had in that bank and gave each family 20 pounds. Even if you have 2 million, 10 million. The people doing extremely well at that time are the Biafrans, the Igbos predominantly. They were doing extremely well. The first millionaire or billionaire in Africa or West Africa happens to be an Inewi man. And we have a lot of billionaires and millionaires in Nnewi, in Anambra State. And we have a lot of us there that are there doing extremely well. Now, if you tell them, diversify your portfolio, move out your finance, do some certain things so that you can save a lot your life and others. You know, they will tell you, what are you being illusionalized? You are living under illusion. You know, you cannot tell me this. I know what I'm doing. I have been in business for a very long time. Just like you're telling them now, move down from that north. Even you don't even need Prophet Daniel to interpret the handwriting on the wall for you. You can even read it. You know how they think, how they operate. The next thing they will do for those that are singing for them, saying they are saboteurs, saying they are in the north, they will understand. When that day comes, they will not take you as one of them. They say the way you betray your people is the way you will betray us. So we're not going to allow you to live here. We have to kill you. We can't even send you back. I'm sorry, to do this, we let Allah receive your soul in peace. And they will pray for the person and kill the person halal. They will kill the person halal. The way they kill sheep, goat, chicken, halal. That is the way they will kill the person, because they are believing they are giving the person mercy killing. They're sending you back to your place. Your people will kill you. So it is not good for us to send you to your place. We can't send you back. We have to administer death here now so that you can go to paradise. 7 virgins are there waiting for you. So they will first of all ask him to convert to radical Islam. Idiot will convert because they don't know what they are implying. So once you do the conversion, they believe now you have to go to paradise. So they will not listen. So for those that are in the north, and you are there looking at your businesses, your investments, your properties, you said, I'm not going to move anywhere. I don't believe this thing is out. That is it. IPOB, Biafran agitators are saying or doing. I will even go against them. I will help them. I will sing. I will point hands. When that day comes, they will take you out. They won't trust you because they don't even trust you. They know that what you are doing is evil. That leaving you, if they bring you closer to them, you will sell them out again. So they won't let you go. You're going to die there. So not everyone, Mazi, let me conclude by saying, not regardless of all our announcement, damning every damnable, not everyone will come back willingly. Not everyone will come back alive. I'm sorry to say this. There are many that we say they won't make any movement. Those that remain will die. Unfortunately, that is my prediction. I'm not prophesying. It's a prediction. I can be wrong. But from what I'm seeing, it will happen. They will.
Thank you very much. Talking about saboteur, I really want us to talk about the big one, the big saboteur, the one that our leader called the little Hitler. Now, I want to read what he said. This man said, federal government promised to refund me the 78 billion I use for federal projects. If I destroy IPOB, I will declare. All right, let me take it very slow. He said, federal government promised to refund me the 78 billion I use for federal projects if I destroy IPOB. I will declare.
Right?
He said?
That is weak you're talking, right?
Yes. He said, in continuation, he said, I will declare Niger Delta Republic on December 10th for the betrayer, Nelson Wike, the governor of River. Nelson Wike has vowed to declare Niger Delta Republic as a result of terms of betrayal from the Federal Republic of Animal Kingdom plus Boko Haram and the rest of them. Mazi, do you have anything to say about this?
Yes, my brother. Let me say this. A lot of I heard from on an intelligence that a lot of Niger Delta people want to follow such idea, and they said, they want to start their own and be their own. You know one thing I can tell you, Just like our leader said that the people of Middle Belt, what is going on there is like a curse that Elohim put on them. That was when I begin to think differently. He said that the number of Biafrans that they killed will come on them until the number is completed. Then something dramatic will happen. Now, when you take a look and see what is happening there, are you not seeing a kind of serial killing death by the Fulani terrorists, herdsmen? And don't you see the way they are killing them? And you are pointing at solution to them. They are rigmaroling about the solution. They don't want to follow the solution. They are being killed all constantly. So now, if you look at, let me bring it back to Niger Delta. There are things Niger Deltans did during the people in the riverine, especially where we came from. There are things they did, and they did it to their own brothers, and they think that Elohim has forgotten it. One thing I will advise them is this: anybody that comes up and stands saying Niger Delta, you will get into a certain problem and you will not come out of it. What you are experiencing in Nigeria will be a child's play to what you're gonna experience. This hatred that some of them have towards their own is quite overwhelming. We are feeling it. I have to be honest, my brother. We are feeling it. What is the source? Why are they so much scared about their own? But they want to have fellowship with the Fulanis. People they do not know. Why? It's because of betrayal. It's because of what they did. Abandoned property. It scares them to death. The people you took their properties are billionaires and millionaires. Home and away. There are many Igbos that are multi-millionaires and billionaires overseas. They are not talking. And you think, let me tell you something. Let me say this. You are looking at crude oil. You think crude oil is the intent. You are very, very incorrect. Let me control my emotion here. What do you think about crude oil? You think there is no crude oil in all the states, Igbo speaking states? There are crude oil there. We're not going to point anything out for you guys. For someone to come out and say to you, come and get saved, deliver yourself. You say no. You didn't start the agitation. Oh. You didn't. Ogoni came out when Sarah was talking about Ogoni and the devastation they did at Ogoni. How far since that day Ken Sarawuwa was hanged? Acid poured on his body. 95, right? I took up the street. I went protesting. I was thinking I'm defending my own. I will never celebrate the death of somebody, a brother like that, even if he was a saboteur. I wouldn't. But I'm a human. So I have to demonstrate my human feelings that I'm against what they did to him. And how many of the Niger Deltans can do the same? They were there. I've been expecting a function to rise from Niger Delta and went and gone wicked down. You don't know? I've been expecting them to do it. If they don't do it, I am challenging them to shut their permanent mouth or they suffer. Wike cannot give you liberation. You were there. The blood of your people, your brothers and sisters, were poured on the street of River State, where God gave them, and none of them could talk. You want to come and sound hypocritical in front of me? I expect Niger, just like what you see going on with Hope Ozodimba. Not every living thing will go against that man. The air that he breathes will go against him. The water that he drinks will go against him in Biafran land. Yes. The ground that he stands upon will swallow him with his family. I have been expecting riverine people to go and execute Wike, to declare their stand that they are not part of this nonsense. But they wouldn't do it. They will come and say, we want to declare Niger Delta. You are not, they are not ashamed. Hopeless non-entity, you are not ashamed. Where is your name, Niger Delta? What were you called during the war? Who gave Biafra that name, Biafra? Did Ojukwu select the name by himself? Who was the second in command during the war? Was he an Igbo man? Igbo speaking man? These people, you have to come to reality. Your evil will destroy you. I'm talking to Wike and his cohorts who are there listening to me. Your evil will destroy you. Look at Ogoniti today. Ogoni is still an abandoned project. They said Ogoni clean up. You think Ogoni clean up is to go and clean the environment? Ogoni clean up in their code means to clean up all the Ogoni people, ethnic cleansing. That is what they meant. Is to clean you guys up, to wipe you guys out. That's what they're saying. But you are getting it wrong. Ogoni clean up, Ogoni clean up. How many years have we now since Shell did evil atrocities in that riverine in our area? From that time till now, have you seen any infrastructural development? Have you seen good road there? Have you seen clean water there? Have you seen good hospital there? State-of-the-art hospital there? Are you not drinking from the water where you urinate and pass feces? Have you not using it, eating your dead bodies just while you are living? And when you look at Igbo person, your own flesh and blood, you want to look at him, he's dominating, he's this, he's that. Why the Fulanis are killing you, swallowing you alive? Shameless, hopeless people. I have to be honest, my brother. Wike and his co-host I'm talking. I expect Niger Delta. You call yourself Niger Delta. I expect you to assassinate Wike. If you can't do it, I doubt your status in this struggle. You guys, don't be too hypocritical to me. I know the truth. I know the truth. If you can't do it in this struggle, I will tell you to shut up and remain permanent. When we get Biafra, we will talk. Once we get, if you're smart, our leader gave you format. He said, once Biafra comes, join in this struggle. When Biafra comes, if you want to declare your independence, you want to go, you hate your brother so much, you don't want to live with your brother, he said he will celebrate your exit. And he's a man of his word. So since Wike did what he did, and we saw the private part of our people in China, are they not hobnobbing and lip-licking Wike behind the closed doors? Igbo man cannot, Wike is an Igbo man, let me say this. The Igbo mainland cannot come to Niger Delta and kill Wike for you. You guys are fools. Wike destroyed you guys, but you don't know. When the D-Day come, we will talk. Because we have to call a spade a spade. Didn't Ozodimba kill somebody? Ozodimba will pay the price. He's feeling it. He's on the run. But Ozodimba will never escape. I got hunt here, home and abroad.
Mazi Dalorine, thank you very, very much. And on this note, I'm going to let you go so that I will open line for Biafrans to come in and say whatever they need to say. Thank you very much, Mazi. I am so sorry for the way I am today. I cannot just help myself. That is what it is. Thank you very much, Mazi. May Chukwu Kabiyama bless you. All right. That is our brother, and he has come and he has done what he need to do. May Chukwu Kabiyama bless him, bless his family also. All right. I will go for a short break. As soon as I come back, I will open up our line for Biafrans to call in. And
4 days in Nigeria, they shake to separate. Life's don't go, we don't find things, it don't spoil. But you could start the debt, but you could fight the debt, but you could try to stop the Nigerian government refused. Somewhere for Ghana, them discuss restructuring. there was problem and they agreed to restructure Nigeria. On the 4th and 5th of January 1967, General Gowon Ideja, him accepted the Aburi Accord. General Ankara Ideja, Colonel Ojukwu Ideja, and they accept the Aburi Accord, and they must accept restructuring. But when they come back Nigeria, Nigeria government refused the deal. Them causing problem. They divide people into three. Them execute genocide on us and them call them war. Them kill my people plenty. Them call them war. Them kill our mama. Them kill our papa. Them kill our uncle. Them kill our aunt. Them kill small children, Them kill 5 million people, Them kill the people where demand for restructuring, Some other people who were demand for restructuring, After 54 years, them still be kill, them still be shoot, them still be die. But today, everybody they run, helter-skelter. Everybody they run, herdsmen they kill, terrorists to shoot, government to thief. God don't reject Nigeria. Devil don't punish Nigeria. Nigeria government to kill my people for genocide. Our battle situational understatement. Now everybody that you come out for the matter. As this matter one carry many people go. Let's talk about Aburia Call. Now what's happen for Aburia Call? Now what did they discuss for Aburia Call? Now what's happen we know call. Let's talk about Aburia Call. Now what's happen for Aburia Call? Now what did they discuss for Aburia Call? Now what's make way know call. Nigeria they like this today because nobody talk the truth. Nigeria they like this today because government na lie. Them go use the ammunition for church and media go clean the shit. In our curriculum for school, them not teach us our history. Now where we go learn, now how we go learn. When they can come save us, Nigerian government teaches them. Nigeria government arrest them. Nigeria government to shoot them. Them use media pink and black. They look Nigerians hate the truth. Now which day where we go wake up? Now which time where we go stand? Nigerians no one here. Nigerians no one truth. Nigerians no one land. We dance to the government tune. They kill us, they do us. They deceive us, they confuse us. They give our land to strangers, our eyes come open. They give our land to strangers, Nigerians come wake up. Suddenly, what don't happen? Nigerians they talking, say they want restructuring. Nah, make it up. Suddenly, you're waiting, Ojukwu see it don't happen, no. Nigerians they talking, say they want restructuring. Nnamdi Kanu wake Nigerians, everybody come open eye, Nigerians they cry, say they want restructuring. Plenty of my people who want the referendum, them no want restructuring, And Nigerians they cry, say they want restructuring. God don't reject Nigeria. Devil don't punish Nigeria. Nigeria government to keep my people for genocide. Our battle situational understatement. Now everybody that you come out for the matter. As this matter one carry many people go. Let's talk about Aburia Call. Now what's happen for Aburia Call? Now what's they discuss for Aburia Call? Now what's happen we know call. Let's talk about Aburia Call. Now what's happen for Aburia Call? Now what's they discuss for Aburia Call? Now what's make way know call. They shake to separate. As they go for the can. Jump shake for the matter. Nobody wanna talk or put it for the matter. Then they believe you say tomorrow he go better. Because some get food to chop them bill and them be yoga. Oh, yeah, she be yoga. For the matter. Nobody they safe now overnight. If you just stand up, matter for the matter. I got done be the man too. Madam done be the man too. Problem somewhere. Trouble somewhere. Problem don't happen with us coronavirus. Problem don't happen with kill past virus. Them say make the poor man no go out. Them say make the poor man sit at home. Them say make the poor man no go out. Some be don't come out for road. Some be don't come out for street. Some be don't do the people. My people suffer. My people hunger. They no get the food. They no get the light. They no get the money. My people come cry. They no fish stay. Hunger too much. But $30 don't donate 1 billion. Aliko Dangote donate 2 billion. Dr. Paul Lenche don't donate 2 billion. Atiku Abubakar donate 50 million. But hunger won't kill my people. Poor man no see ten kobo. Abdul Samed Rabi you donate 1 billion. How about we go donate 1 billion? Ten kobo no rich poor man. Hunger won't kill Nigerians. For the matter, nobody wanna talk or put it for the matter. They get believe say tomorrow he go better. Because some get food to chop them feel and then be yoga. Oh yes, you be yoga. Audio government, audio president, audio ministers, audio senators, audio government, audio president, audio governors, audio commissioners. My people suffer for nothing. My people die for hunger. My people suffer for nothing. My people sit at home. Audio promises. Corona no kill Nigerians. Zombie killing Nigerians. Hunger killing Nigerians. NNPC donate 11 billion. GTB donate 1 billion. Access Bank donate 1 billion. Zenith Bank donate 1 billion. Billion. So, poor man go see 10 kobo. Chimovia donate 1 billion. Segun Abaje donate 1 billion. Two-Face Dibia can donate 10 million. Plenty people don't donate plenty billions. Don't happen. Shine your eye. Some big shit person for war. Some big buy people for area. Hunger don't show people big.